Just one cabal and witness magic!
Disclaimer, this is an urban legend. It's meant for storytelling and entertainment purposes only. Remember to like and subscribe and donate to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about clowns. Do I really want to do this? So since I was a little girl, I have been terrified of clowns. I don't get them. I have never understood them. I probably never will. Every year we would go to the circus. I would enjoy the acrobats, the humongous elephants that could trample me to death. The magic acts, mesmerizing. I love the food, the smells, the atmosphere. But then came the clowns. We're going to talk about the urban legends behind these creepy characters. I know that's offensive to clowns. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No matter how happy, welcoming, silly, or gleeful they were, as a child, they made all instincts and chills stand on end. Enough about my childhood fear and adult fear of clowns. The Phantom Clown Panic of the 1980s. There was a time not too long ago when clowns were known as the life of the party. Bright costumes, silly jokes, and painted smiles made them symbols of laughter, joy, childhood innocence. They danced in the circus, starred on TV shows everywhere, and even showed up at childhood birthday parties. Creepy clowns became more real than ever before. Phantom Clown Panic of the 1980s. This was the birth of creepy clown pandemic, basically. They weren't funny anymore.
Oh no!
They were predators, hiding in plain sight.
I'm hungry! Take it from Carinkles. That's me.
That smile began to twist into something far more sinister. It all started in 1981, when children in Boston, Massachusetts, claimed to see clowns trying to lure them into vans with candy. Police searched, schools were warned, and parents kept kids indoors. Nothing was ever proven. No suspects were caught, but the panic spread like wildfire. Similar reports popped up in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and other states. And one haunting 1981 photograph, a grainy shot of a clown lurking near a schoolyard, became part of the legend. Whether it was real or staged, it added fuel to the growing fear. From creepy to viral. The 2013 to 2015 era, some people chalked it up to pranks. Others thought it was just people chasing attention. The sightings kept multiplying. Suddenly clowns weren't just standing around being creepy. They were chasing people, attacking people, and shutting down schools. This wasn't funny anymore. It was just plain dangerous. The clown craze resurfaced in the 2010s. This time fueled by social media. 2013, Northampton, England. The Northampton Clown began appearing randomly on street corners, holding balloons, just staring. His photos went viral worldwide. 2014, Staten Island, New York. People spotted a clown standing underneath lampposts at night, assuring that they would be seen, waving at passing cars. Later, it was revealed to be a stunt by a production company, but the damage was already done. Around that same time, clown sightings popped up in Jacksonville, New Mexico, and Indiana. The most famous was the Wasco Clown in California in 2014, where a couple began posting creepy clown photos on social media. Soon thereafter, copycats took over, and reports poured in from across the state. Even Chicago's cemeteries weren't safe. People claimed to see clowns lurking among the gravestones. Clown movies and marketing stunts. So there's no surprise that when the boom and the uptick of clowns came about, the sightings and everything like that, the reports, there were a ton of movies hitting the big screen. Were the creepy clowns a carefully planned marketing stunt, a wave of pranksters chasing attention, or something much darker, hiding behind the clown makeup? Movies released during the peak of clown spottings, the remake of Stephen King's It, Rob Zombie's 31, Art the Clown in Terrifier, Clowntown, and Space Clown, just to name a few. 2014, production began on the horror film Clown. Around the same time, another spike in clown activity was reported. Some believe the sightings were all part of a marketing stunt. There were even phone calls to the police from people swearing they saw clowns hiding in the woods, on highways, and near schools. Some experts argue this was all orchestrated hype. But that doesn't explain what happened next. The 2016 clown epidemic. In the late summer of 2016, the creepy clown hysteria exploded. August 24th, Greenville, North Carolina. Children reported clowns trying to lure them into the woods behind an apartment complex. Soon after, in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, another report of clowns in the woods spread fear. September 13th, a school in Georgia went into lockdown after clowns were allegedly spotted nearby. Reports of clowns water ballooning cars and harassing people spread through communities. Schools in Alabama were locked down because of these clown threats. Tennessee, a person in a clown costume physically assaulted somebody. That was when the prank turned into something darker. There was a lot of public backlash when it came to the poor clowns. It was harder to get jobs. Less people were hiring clowns because they weren't fun anymore. They were just plain scary, something out of nightmares, basically. As the sightings grew, celebrities were even weighing in. Musician Rob Zombie blasted the trend, calling out people for scaring kids and parents. Some schools and communities even organized boycotts against clown costumes in general. In the end, many believed the whole thing had been planned for publicity around horror movies. But that explanation isn't nearly as exciting as the truth, that people were really seeing clowns everywhere.
Your secret, your dirty little secret.
So why are clowns so creepy? I would say it was some kind of conditioning when it comes to movies, theater, cinematic, Hollywood, all of those things. However, I was terrified of clowns prior to ever seeing anything to condition me to be fearful of them. Were they always meant to be kind of creepy? I don't know. There are people I suspect are up to no good even more than clowns. And those are the people who are unbothered or enjoy clowns. Yes, they exist. I often wondered where this fascination came from. I bestowed upon an undercover investigation on these strange humans. Dissecting the psyche. Why would anyone ever love a clown? Even after thorough research, I'll never truly know. Psychologists call it colorophobia, the fear of clowns. Their painted smiles
Women love his sexy smile.
hide real emotion. Their exaggerated features make them almost human, but not quite. For decades, clowns were meant to be happy, lovable entertainers. But after the phantom clowns of the 1980s, the Wasco photos, and the hysteria of 2016, their image was forever transformed. For most normal people, clowns were lovable, funny, happy. One thing's for sure, clowns will never be the same again. As I sat by the river reflecting on my choice words about this colorful yet terrifying community, I asked myself, what if it's not the clowns? What if it's me? Taking out my childhood traumas on these innocent entertainers. Maybe it was always me. Or maybe not. This was a true story of the creepy clowns that terrorized America. Sweet dreams.